everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is LV and today we have a very excited episode. You can see I have two Anthurium that look completely different on my part 2 putting my Anthurium in semi-hydroponics. They both having new leaf. So this is actually the 5th week that I'm putting my Anthurium in semi-hydroponics. So I skipped 1 week to check out the root, and then 2 weeks later from last video you can see there's two very excited new leaf coming out. And so today this is the part 3 that I'm gonna do the same, check out the root, and then this time I'm going to introduce nutrition water to the plants. So let's get started. So yeah, if you remember my part 2 video, I haven't put any nutrition water. It's always in rainwater. They both in my terrarium setup, so they have very high humidity. And last time on the part 2 video, this guy has nothing, like it just was very tiny shoot that I'm not sure that was a leaf. And then in 2 weeks, this is what is grow in 2 weeks. This is the old leaf, and then this is the brand new one. I have a picture here that when it start to unfold, it was red color and it's so pretty. So yeah, I'm so very happy about it. There's a little bit mark here. I think when I putting it in the shelf, I kind of damage it. I believe like when Anthurium starting to like grow, when they're still baby, like red color, they are very easy to get bruised. So better to not touch it if you have that new grow. This is Magnificum and this is Anthurium Warocqueanum. So last time there was a tiny shoot coming out, and now I think it's going to be about to unfold. I think it's pretty soon, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, I'm going to see the brand new leaf here. So super excited, super happy about it. Yeah, so the leaf is still doing the same. It's look ugly, but you know, this is Anthurium. They are just very needy. So enough of talking. Let me show you the roots now. I'm gonna do the queen first. So as I said, I haven't put any nutrition water in this 5 week. I couldn't remember did I add water, but if I do add water, it's just a rainwater as well. So I'm just checking out the roots, see if there's any rot. I don't think it will, but you never know if you don't check it. So it is very fuzzy right now. A lot of fuzzy root. Very happy. The fuzzy root is pretty wet. But not super, like kind of moist, in between moist and wet. I would say if it to be wet, it may be like 65 to 70% here. Don't want to disrupt the root too much. This is the 5th week. Also, this is the reason why I don't really touch it, because it has new grow and I don't want to disrupt it. I'll wait another week to check out the roots. After this check, I will wait maybe another month before I really checking the root or flush it out. So if your plant is happy in semi-hydroponics, if it's not necessary, like don't take out like this. This is not really good idea. It's just convenient for me, but it's not really good for the root. As you can imagine that you're always touching their very sensitive root part. So so yeah, it's doing pretty well. Let me see the Anthurium. So yeah, this is way more root than last time that I checked, and then all look very healthy, although there do have some rotten part. So you see this is the rotten part. The good thing is wasn't really touching the water. My pot is actually pretty dry. It has some moisture in the pot, which is this is good enough amount of water. So yeah, so this is the root. Look, a lot of green, fuzzy, white, green roots. And I think there might be another new grow coming out soon. See, this is something that's shooting out. It's so crazy. They really like the Leca. And so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna wash the Leca and then washing the root as well, because there's some rotten here. And then afterward, I will let it dry for about 30 minutes. And then spray it to be the super dry. Alright, so I will be back
few minutes later.
Alright, so it's been 30 minutes, over 30 minutes now. So I have this just rainwater that I bought, and I'm going to show you how I do my nutrition water, because I have run out of it, so this is a good time for me. So this is what I use. This is the 3-part nutrition water that I got from Amazon, and I also add super dry in it. So and then also this is a pH down and up, so in case I need to adjust the pH. Yeah, so let's get started. So first one, you want to shake it well first before you put it anything. This is the first time that I introduce my Anthurium with nutrition water, and also a lot of my house plant that just recently converted to semi-hydroponics. So I'm going to just do very minimal nutrition water. The instruction recommend 1 teaspoon of nutrition to add it in 1 gallon jar of water. I'm going to do 1/3 of the requirement. So here is this is the tube that I use to measure my milliliter, because you know, who will just really know what is how much is milliliter is. And I got this from my vet. So I have 2 cats, so the time that I visit my vets, I asked for this because they use this for cats. You know, like if your cat was sick, you use this one to feed them medicine or water. And you also, I'm very sure you can also get it from Amazon, so you don't have to beg your vet for this. So this is going to be just 1 milliliter. And then shake it really well before you do the second one. For the super dry, I'm doing the same. I'm just going to do 1 milliliter, and I use this one instead of the other one because this is what you normally can get on Amazon. So we have already combined the nutritions. So this is what I do when after you wash the plants, you do this nutrition water, and after that nutrition water dry, before you take out all the plants, you can just add rainwater or distilled water instead of nutrition water. So you do not really constantly need nutrition water. The plant doesn't need as much as well. If you do that, it might be overfeed the plant. So you will surprise the plant actually doesn't really need as much nutrition, or it can go without nutrition pretty long. So here what I'm doing is I'm just going to do the test with my pH meter. I was soaking it in distilled water. So this is the pH meter that I got from Amazon. So I'm gonna just test my water. I normally don't do this, to be honest, because I'm using a rainwater and I always do this same thing over and over, so I know how much pH in the water already. I'm gonna wait a little bit so the meter can read. I don't know how I can show you, but this one right now is about 5.6. So 5.6 is really good pH, because as the time go by, the nutrition will get concentrated and it will go up the pH. So like lower, you start with the lower pH and then you go, the pH level eventually will go up. So the plant like to be between 5.5 to 6.5. So in this range, they are really happy. Now we are very good to go. We're going to plant the Anthurium back into the Leca. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the Leca in first. I always put about half. This is too much water. So about half of the Leca. One ready. So almost half, because this one has longer stem, so I couldn't do half. And now I'm gonna pour. So normally I did spray the root with super drive, and today I forgot, so I think it's okay. It's not have to. So if you do, remember to spray with super drive. So it's just gonna be very little amount of water. I decided to put less than even a finger height because the root is still wet, and if the water go down, I can always add it more instead of like putting too much and let rotted. So here you go. So this is the part 3 of putting my Anthurium in semi-hydroponics. So hope you guys like the video. So to be conclude, I do think Anthurium is really like to be in semi-hydroponics. However, Anthurium is more expensive plants compared to others plants. So if you're new to semi-hydroponics, try to experiment semi-hydroponic with all your other less expensive plants. I do find Anthuriums, philodendrons, and Monstera, they are both pretty easy to convert them into semi-hydroponics, especially philodendrons. So you can start with philodendron because they are cheaper. That's what I would do if I were you. So yeah, so try with philodendron, and then once your skill getting better, you can go with Anthurium, because Anthurium do love and appreciate if you put them in semi-hydroponic. As you can see how happy I am and how happy they are with this new leaf. So yeah, so if you like the video, remember to click like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.